Do you guys believe in horoscopes?
Mm-hmm.
Don't say no. You guys were just talking about that shit.
I don't like not horoscopes. Like when you read it every day.
Yeah,
I think that's dumb. Like
no.
you can't really predict every single day of
Every
your
day
life.
if you're saying I'm gonna win money, I'd be like, play the
Yeah, but
lottery
like-
ticket and nothing happens.
Yeah, but like zodiac signs, I think they have some truth behind them.
No.
So-
Some do. I
No
think
way.
Because
some
think about
do.
the moon. It's controlled. It controls water and stuff like that. And like it's so like it's awesome. And the sun too. Like the sun controls
She's going
stuff
in.
of the earth. Like it does. You know, it just does.
Yeah, let's just see
Science.
stuff.
Tell us
Science.
how yours works.
So if you think that, and then you think about, okay, where was the sun placement in the sky when you were born, and the moon placement, and then that determines your sign, it kind of makes sense. And so since I'm a Pisces, and yeah, I'm a Pisces, and we're
What
like,
are those qualities and what do you?
so we're a little
Yeah.
bit sensitive,
Are you
whatever.
sensitive?
Yeah,
Really?
I'll cry. So we're
Oh, wow.
sensitive.
I feel like she claps back and then cries in the room later, but I feel like you.
Oh
don't
no,
clap
yeah, I don't
back.
like to cry in front of people. I'll be
You
like,
be
yeah.
snap. You snap.
Yeah. No, I'm not mean.
She said,
I don't know.
but
But sometimes people don't embody their signs. And I think
Yeah.
that's fine too. So I don't know. But I think I'm a Pisces and I think you can kind of tell.
I think the middle school version of me was very Aquarius. Like, has to be different than everybody else.
Yeah.
I wore the Converse to my knees with different colored
Me
shoelaces.
too.
Yeah.
But I don't see it now.
Yeah. So sometimes it applies and then sometimes I'm like, that's not me.
Yeah.
So you don't know.
So in a relationship, do you feel like your sign has to match up?
No.
It can't say low. Like, it can't be like low compatibility. I'll be
So
like,
you
why?
so you
Why
do
is it
pay
low?
attention to it?
I always ask.
But
I
you know
look.
what? Me and
What the
Joe are
fuck?
low compatibility. He's an Aries.
Yeah.
And I'm a Pisces. And so in the zodiac world, we're really opposite. He's very like
So opposites attract.
fiery and yeah. And I'm just more like, yeah.
But
You know.
y'all still compatible.
Yeah, so we're opposite, but I just feel like it
What would
works.
ours be? Because my boyfriend's a Pisces. So what's our compatibility?
Wait,
I
what
don't
are
know,
you?
boo.
What are you?
I'm
You're
an
gonna have to look that
Aquarius.
shit up, bro.
I like Pisces
think-
though, so
From what
I
I saw,
love
it was
it.
like medium.
You are a Pisces. That's
yeah,
why.
so good for him. He's great for you. Perfect.
And all my friends are what are you air? No, you're a water sign.
yes, boo.
All my friends are Scorpio, Pisces. So I was like, all right, we get along, but like it's different when it comes to romantic relationships versus
Oh.
friendships.
Yeah. No, I get you.
But I feel like it shouldn't determine like if something's gonna work or not. Like
Yeah.
just try.
Yeah, I don't
Everybody's
think so.
so different, so
Yeah.
you can't just base it like, oh, he's an Aries, so like this isn't gonna work. So
I think
different.
Yeah.
I think it shows your fighting style. Like when it comes time for you guys to get in a fight,
Yeah,
certain
could be.
signs fight differently.
Joe is
and the
definitely an Aries.
communication- Yeah.
He is an Aries. If you like just look up
Gemini
like
throws a jab.
Aries,
Okay.
that's Joe.
I got a question. So you're
Or
saying
two-punch
like
combination.
when it's time to fight. Okay,
Yeah.
I've heard this a couple times, but I don't know if
What are
it's
you
true.
first off?
Huh?
What are you?
I'm
Guess,
a Virgo.
guess.
It has nothing to do with science.
I'm just kidding.
No, but
The worst fucking sign ever.
so when it comes to fighting, if you guys are like on good terms, right? You guys haven't fought in like a month or two, and do you guys are you guys ever like, oh, let's just fight to spice up the relationship?
Right now my boyfriend, me and him have never fought. Like we'll just
Huh?
talk.
You gotta
we'll
start
talk
one.
shit out.
What?
Like we're like,
Yeah.
that wasn't cool. You gonna do that again? Because if you're gonna do that again, we don't have to do
That's
this.
good.
Yeah,
And it's kind of solved from there. We haven't like fought back and forth.
yeah.
But
That's
we do
healthy
stuff
as fuck.
to spice it up.
Really?
That's
You
boring
guys
as
have been
fuck.
together for how long?
Like no, it's like 3 months.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's pretty
very
good, though.
new.
Honeymoon
very
stage.
new,
Still pretty
very
good.
new.
We call that the
And
honeymoon
I
stage.
told him
Yeah.
before we got together, I said, I don't want to be with you until we fight. Because you could pull out a whole different side.
The
once it's
fuck
time
kind
to
of
fight.
shit is that?
That's what he said. That's what
but
he said.
but
I was
I do
like,
get where you're coming from because
you
people.
could show me this, and then we fight, and you turn into a whole
Yeah,
new person.
when you
No.
when you fight, you
I've never
do
heard that
see
before.
like a whole side of someone
Yeah.
You
that
start
you didn't know
talking-
was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause,
I
like-
think that's what the first like 3 to 6 months are kind
You
of
find
for.
out what that's,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's like when me and Joe first started, I was like, like he was not expressive like of his emotions,
Yeah.
and if something bothered me, he'd be like, nah. And I'm like, what? And I didn't like that, so I told him like, hey, like this is my expectations of you. If you can't meet it, totally fine. And then like we don't have to be together, like good run. And you learn, I think, as you're with somebody,
Yeah.
like what
But
they
that's
need
just
from
you
you.
have to communicate. Because if you tell someone this is what I want, this is what I'm expecting, and this person just completely ignores it, this
Yeah.
person's always
And
getting
there's
hurt.
somebody out there that's gonna meet your expectations.
So
Yeah.
don't
If
settle.
it's not him, that's totally fine. There's somebody else that will.
We're so young.
So
Do
quick.
you guys
Yeah,
believe
yeah,
in
yeah,
soulmates?
Yeah, so young, so young.
so quick.
Soulmates? I don't believe that you have one, but I think you have soulmates.
I believe that.
Yeah.
You have friends. You have.
Yeah.
I think you have multiple lovers, soulmates.
Logan
Really?
has 3 soulmates.
There's what 7 billion people on this world. I don't think one person is for me. What if that one person's in Russia and we never cross paths? I'm single my whole life.
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
no.
Yeah. I just think you meet somebody and it's like it naturally works.
Natural.
And it could be friendship too.
Yeah.
Exactly. There's friends.
Yeah, I agree with you guys for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. So multiple soulmates. That's the answer.
I think so.
So do you guys believe that? Say you're in a relationship, it gets rough, you let them go. Do you guys believe that love will come back?
Like
you
with
let it
that
go?
person or another person.
With that person, if you let it
If
go,
it's
will it
meant
come
to
back?
be, it'll happen.
Yeah. If it's meant to be, it'll be.
It'll come
You know
again.
what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
And if not, totally fine.
But I also don't think when you break up with somebody, you have to go like MIA.
Yeah.
Like if
Yeah,
it was
so
a real
quick
relationship,
up and leave.
y'all said y'all loved each other. You were the person for each other. Why are you gonna act like the day after you broke up, you've never seen each other, you've never talked again?
Really?
Uh-huh.
That's really
I'm the
chill.
opposite.
Yeah.
I feel like if you break up,
Don't
cuddle
cheat on me
ties.
and expect that energy
That's
though.
Cuddle
yeah.
ties.
That's how I am.
Sorry.
You shouldn't be buddy with
No.
them.
I don't think so. I don't think so
I-
either.
I
I'm
I'm
with
not buddy.
Malia.
I'm civil.
No,
Yeah, I'm civil. I'm
I
civil.
tell him.
as
I
fuck.
tell him. Look,
I'm civil as fuck.
I tell
I'll
him,
be
look,
civil.
if we're
I don't give
breaking
a
up,
fuck.
I want this to be for like a for sure thing, cause like I'm not gonna be like the couple that goes back and forth.
No,
Yeah, I don't
me
like that.
either.
I
Like,
don't
like
like
this
that.
is
I don't
like
like
this is the
that.
last
I don't
time
like
like ever, and
It
then
depends what you do.
I unfollow them, delete all the pictures.
Mm-mm.
You unfollow them?
I
have
agree
all
with
my
that.
exes on social media.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not me.
Doesn't mean we talk. It does not
Yeah,
mean we talk.
doesn't
I
mean-
haven't talked to
Okay,
any
that
of my
gotta go.
exes ever.
Wow.
Like we've
Yeah.
never slid back up on anything, but it's like you were a part of my life at one point.
Yeah.
Yep.
You met my parents.
Yep.
I
was
see
at
that.
your house. I was at your family dinners. I can see your birthday post. Do I like it? No.
No.
I
Okay,
get
wait,
that.
I
wait.
hate you.
All right,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
are you gonna unfollow them once they post like a new girlfriend?
No.
No?
I haven't. None of my exes have found
I don't follow
anybody
any
else.
of my exes.
I haven't experienced that part yet.
Fuck that. I don't want to see that shit.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't
honestly,
follow
personally,
them.
fuck that.
I don't wanna
unfollow
see
them.
that
I'll
shit.
I'll
It's
block
okay.
them out.
It
I
don't
don't
matter.
follow them. I
I
feel
feel
like
I
like
get
if
emotional.
Your energy, unfollow them. But
Huh?
it just,
yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
That
it
don't matter.
emotional.
I'm
That
an
shit don't matter.
emotional person, so I feel like if I follow them, I'd be like, you know, like you think about stuff sometimes. So I just feel like cut ties,
I won't eat
have
for
a
weeks.
healthy,
Well,
have a healthy breakup, move on, and that to me is unfollowing.
Well, to me personally, if it went totally bad, then I see like unfollowing. But if it's just like, you know, it's just not working out.
Yeah, with that
then-
being said, all of my breakups have been civil. Like
Yeah.
it has been just
But
we don't work
how
for
would
each
your
other, let's
new
let go.
significant
Yeah.
other feel that you're following
Yeah.
an ex?
Okay, yeah. So
Well, when he has a lot of girl best friends.
Okay.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
all right, let's say for the people that get into a new relationship, if they get into a relationship and they find out that like their significant other is still really cool with their ex, you know, they kind of talk here and there, is that okay with you?
No.
It's not
Did
for me.
Am I?
Yeah, still talking to the ex is kind of bad.
But
It's a
let's say
little
they're
sus.
just cool, like they're cool, you know, as friends.
Fuck that.
Fuck
No,
I
that
think
shit.
later in life it becomes okay.
Yeah.
Like when you're 30, if you're still dating,
Yeah.
like it's like okay, well, you can still be friends or whatever. But it's like
So they could fuck the ex from 5 years ago.
You can have
No.
friends, but why her?
yeah,
Yeah,
She's
for
your
real.
ex.
yeah.
So no, I don't think it's okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
Wow.
if you're
I
at a
agree
party,
with you on that one.
if you're at a party and you know one of your boyfriend's exes is there, do you prefer to know right away or just like don't even acknowledge it? Because I know girls that are like don't even acknowledge it. I need to know. Because I know she's watching me so closely. I need to know who's watching.
Damn.
How do you know she's watching you so closely?
No,
though?
Because
she
she
is.
is.
I would.
What if
I would
she's
want
watching
to know.
him? What if
I would
she's
want to know,
watching
but
him?
at the same time, I wouldn't because it would ruin my night. I think.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
how-
no, I'm gonna live
So-
my best life in front
So
of
do
her.
you lurk?
Oh
Damn.
wow.
Yeah.
Do you
Yes.
lurk? You lurk?
I learned.
Uh,
So
the other
Joe's
girl-
last girlfriend before me was like in 8th grade. Okay, but I have seen her Instagram, and I'm like, she's cool. She's married. She has kids. Like, good
Oh,
for her.
wow.
I always
Oh.
want to
I
see what
mean,
they
I
look
don't have
like.
any hard feelings towards her, you know, and I don't think Joe has any hard feelings
Kinda
towards my
like-
exes. And I think if we've ever seen them in person, we'd just be like, "Hello, how are you? Great, move on,"
Yeah.
because we're secure in the relationship, you
Yeah,
know.
you guys are.
But
21.
yeah, if I saw his ex in person, I'd be like, nah.
I always want to know what they look like.
Can't
I
lurk.
don't look
Kills
at their
the mood a little.
Instagrams,
Yeah.
But I'll be like, what was your type? Because if I look like your ex, I'm gonna feel some type of way.
Damn.
Or if you
Are
don't,
you gonna get mad though, or like kind of hurt if like their ex was like bomb or like, fuck?
it's only right that they were bomb. You need to have a good type.
But I'm an upgrade, so I'm like,
Yeah, you need to be the upgrade.
You need to be the upgrade, but like if she was ugly,
Yeah.
Were
Yeah.
you okay? So I mean, yeah, like you know, like
I just like to see what it is. I don't even know what I'm thinking when I want to see it, but I'll be like, let me see a picture of your ex. Like, I just want to see what she looks like.
No.
Damn.
I think I looked once and I was like, okay, good to know.
But I don't
She's
know
married.
any of their Instagrams. I don't know their Snapchat, anything like that.
Oh.
I think then you cross the border like unhealthy, and
I
then
know
it
the girl
gets
best
to
friends
you.
though. I know those ones. And
Ah!
I look for the comments.
So do you
They
still lurk?
comment.
And no, I'm saying as long as everyone stays in their lane, as long as I'm not seeing those comments,
Oh,
we're good.
oh,
Okay.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And it helps that a lot of them have boyfriends.
So
That's
did
right,
they
that's
become
right.
best
Like,
friends in high
okay.
school, or was it more of like a college thing?
Middle school, high school. So
Ah.
it's like I can't come in here
Yeah.
and say don't
Yeah.
talk to
Yeah.
someone
Right.
you've been with, not been with, but like
Mhm.
Yeah, I get that.
been cool with for 12 years because I
Yeah.
wouldn't let you break that up either.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Joe's
Oh.
friends too would be from like middle school.
There's a maturity level that I'm trying to find.
Okay,
Oh,
accomplished.
that's
Yep.
very
I agree
respectable.
with that one.
That's
Finding it.
great.
New
That's great.
territory.
That's
Yeah.
great.
She's near. We see her. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good.
I'm trying to reflect and
Yep.
be better.
Something.
Who cheats more, guys
I
or
knew
girls?
you were gonna ask this.
Men.
Yeah, come on.
And they get caught. Women cheat, absolutely, but they don't get caught.
Wait,
But
so
more? Which one's more?
Men.
you think
Women
men?
cheat and they
I'm
don't
kind of
get-
feeling Malia wants to say girl a
Biologically-
little
Malia wants to
bit.
say
Girls
girls.
No.
cheat.
Malia's
Girls
like, I
cheat.
haven't been caught.
Women cheat.
Biologically, men are meant to have like more than one partner.
Why? We only have
I
one
think
dick.
it's
I've heard that
Biologically,
too.
because you can make more babies, right?
No, I've heard that too.
But it's just science. So biologically, and I think just from all the friends I've had and girls I've known, men
the
cheat.
men that I
Dude,
know have
that's-
cheated, so I'm just like, yes, I want
That's
to say men.
correct.
Yeah.
A guy could get every single like women in the world pregnant,
can only
but a
get-
girl could only get pregnant from
Yes.
one guy,
One guy.
every
and
9
so
months.
and you guys have way more testosterone than us, which is your
Mhm.
sex hormone, and it's constantly going.
Yeah.
And I get that, but
You're not
monogamy is
Nah, there'll be girls
what
out
it
th-
is.
But there'll be girls out there that be mad horny.
no,
Yeah.
for sure.
No cap.
Shit.
That's a fact.
The
No, that's a
fuck?
fact.
That's a
No,
fact.
100%.
Mad horny.
That's a fact.
Yeah, science. Science. We love her.
I think
Yeah.
women cheat, but they don't get caught. But I think men do it more. If we're looking at like actual numbers, I think men do it more.
100%.
But my boyfriend will argue that it's easier for girls to cheat.
Yup.
I think
Yup.
so,
It
too.
is
That's
easier.
true. That's true.
Yeah,
that is
is
true.
true.
That
It
Very
is
true.
because
That is
men
100%
are
true.
easier.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's true.
Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
That's
just
why
true.
you guys spend so much on OnlyFans.
Yeah. Not me.
Like-
Not me.
Not me.
Okay, not you guys,
Shit.
but men. Like that's why a lot of women do better because it's like men need to get off.
Like they say, men can have
Oh,
sex
that's
with
true.
who they can, and women can have sex with who they want to.
Yeah.
That's true.
And that's
But
kind of true.
Have you been?
Hold
Have you
on.
shot your shot and been shot down? Because I have, and that was a whole different feeling.
Nah,
Okay.
You get used to it after a few times.
Wait.
Correct.
I have a question. So like, what makes girls the more sneakier cheaters? Like, why? How come they don't
Yeah.
get
How
caught?
do you guys not
Because
get
guys
caught?
are so.
because we think with our
stupid.
brains
Yeah,
and men
you
think
think
with
of
their
penises.
weenies.
No, but how though? Like,
Our
what-
brain is there.
So are you guys thinking about the cheating like maybe couple weeks before you even fucking do it? Like you have every
I'm
answer
not
to
a
every
cheater,
question?
so I'm not sure.
Okay, based on one of your homegirls is fucking cheated. You know
yes.
that.
Or
Okay.
someone you know.
I know
How
somebody.
did
Let's
she
hear the
not
story.
get caught? Is it
Women emotionally cheat, and
Yes,
men usually
that's where I was going. I forgot my
physically
train
cheat.
of thought. Yeah.
If that makes sense.
What? No,
It's
I don't
scary.
understand
Explain it,
that.
explain
I don't
it. So let
understand.
me
Yeah.
explain.
I
It's
need
scarier when a woman
Emotion?
cheats because a woman doesn't just open her legs. A guy will just, you
Yeah.
know, but a woman, they're getting there emotionally with you
Mhm.
first.
Oh
And that's
my
what's
God,
scary.
That is fucked up.
Yeah,
So
that's
when
fucked
they're
up.
True.
so
That
they'll
is
cry,
fucked up.
they'll cry in your face, and all that. So what do you do?
Oh my god.
No, like they'll be like, I love you. Like they'll really like be invested in that
Yeah.
person and then have sex where a guy's just like, I just needed to get one off. So it's like, it's probably easier to forgive a man who's cheated because you know he's
Hey.
not going there with it. But a woman,
Ladies.
it's like, wait, you started a whole nother relationship.
Okay,
Ladies,
you
Yeah.
explained
Ladies,
it way
you
better.
heard
Yeah,
her
yeah,
say it.
I heard
If
it.
the man
Okay.
cheated on you, forgive him. She
Yup.
said it.
Yep.
Not me,
Wow.
boo.
No, we're not, I didn't.
Nah,
I'm not
that's
forgiving,
actually that's fucked
but-
up. Girls are assholes for that.
Yeah, that ain't
But-
fair.
but
that
honestly,
ain't fair.
not all of
That's
us.
too
See,
far,
like,
lady.
guys,
that's
we're just
also
trying to get a
biology.
nut off.
That's biology.
We're just
And
trying
they-
to get a nut off. Girls are trying to like ruin the fucking life.
For real,
of the
they
guy.
and they say
then
we're
treat her better
toxic.
so she doesn't go looking somewhere
But that's
else.
science, because if your
Just
man isn't giving you what
masturbate.
you need emotionally, women
Yo.
will find that outside of the relationship.
Yo, this shit's clicking in my brain now.
Girls
Yeah.
have to
With
be
my
stimulated
ex.
yes,
mentally.
Logan.
What?
We might have
shit.
broken the toxicness.
Oh,
we
It's
broke
true.
the
Oh,
toxicness.
oh,
Whoa.
what, Lo?
No,
That's
no.
the truth.
That's kind of fucking crazy that you guys said that because like
Shit.
Yeah.
that sounds so fucked up, but it is pretty fucking true.
it's on
A girl's
point.
not sliding in your DM saying, "Are you up? Pull up right now."
Yeah.
They'll
No.
talk.
You don't
to
know
you.
that?
They'll go on dates. They'll do stuff.
No,
and
that's
then
true.
Do that.
Calling us
Okay,
ugly?
so I have like a little statement that like I've heard and I kind of like believe in.
It's not your statement.
You guys tell me.
Okay.
You guys tell me if it's true, right? They say that the girls go through the breakup in the relationship rather than
Yep.
the guys go through it
100%.
after.
What?
So
100%.
they know they're done
Damn.
about like a couple months even before that shit's
Yep.
even
Is there
ended.
any
And
way-
then the guy doesn't go through it until a couple of months after losing her.
So would that be the time where they actually cheat?
Wait, is there any way for the guy to like save it?
That's a waste of time.
Okay, there's two things. A girl will actually fall out of love with a guy and it'll come back.
Yeah.
So there's a way to get it back.
How do you get it
Really?
back?
Show effort.
Okay,
Come
so
on.
we did a talk about that, right? Where we said like
They'll start looking uglier. The things that they do will start irritating you a lot more than they ever
the guys
did.
will start looking
Damn.
ugly.
Yeah.
To you,
no. Okay, so I've
Yeah.
heard.
they'll be. You'll just be like
I'd be
not
like, why are you
attracted.
doing that? And like he's done that the whole relationship. I'm like, why are you doing that? That's so like it'll just
Damn.
click so
That shit
differently.
hurts,
And then
man.
it comes back. It'll be like, oh my god, you're so cute. Like it literally is so crazy.
No, I've heard
What?
that too. Well, I kind of
Yeah.
heard that like some girls were saying, you know how we talked about like how the love will disappear midway through the
Yeah,
relationship.
yeah.
A lot of the girls were saying like, oh, it's because the guys stopped trying as hard and and we stopped caring as much once they stopped like doing all that shit. So would you say that's pretty true?
Yeah.
So is it just like a matter of?
But guys do that. They're
Yeah.
like, I got it. Sit back.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
they
we
stop
get
the
used to
effort.
it. We
It-
get used to it.
I only know the version of you that you introduced. So you need to keep that energy the entire time. You
What?
introduced me to this person. I'm expected to be treated this way.
Yeah.
That changes. My feelings change.
Yeah,
so you need
that's-
to be an asshole from the jump.
You need to show me who you're going to be the whole time.
That's a pretty
Oh, okay.
valid fucking.
That's why you wait to the argument.
I got to see the argument.
That's a pretty.
Damn.
Okay, I have
That's
a
valid.
question. I think
Valid.
Marissa is a pretty good candidate to answer this one too. I didn't even write this
What
one down.
product
Perfect
do you
timing,
use for your
girl.
hair?
And drop your
Oh, I
phone.
got you, Logan.
Okay. So let's say you're in a Wait. First of all, do you guys believe in relationship weight? Do you guys know what that is?
Yup, that's a fact.
I'm going through it right now.
No.
What?
You think so?
Yeah.
Do you guys
Well,
believe in that?
Yeah.
It never
I
happened
believe
to
it.
me until now.
But this is the thing. When I met Joe, I was like 100 pounds, and now I'm like 145.
But you've grown
But I
into
work
yourself.
out.
Yeah,
you
you
know?
work out.
and I eat. So
You
I don't-
found a love in working out.
I think if you see your man like daily and like you guys are going out to eat, all yeah. But
And I'm also like, he thinks I'm cute.
Let's say
I don't
you.
need to do these sit-ups today.
Do you,
Okay. So what if like he stops thinking you're cute?
It's hard to catch back up.
no, if the attraction isn't there,
Okay.
But you also, there's a self-love aspect in that. Like, I'm not going to let myself get somewhere.
Yeah.
That's
But I'm
true.
also
Yeah.
like, oh, snap, he going out and eating a whole lot, is going to certain places. Okay, let it be what it's going to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if your man say that, okay, you're fat, are you gonna get hurt?
Yes, I'm going to start crying right there.
Is there a nice way for him to tell you
Yeah.
like that you're gaining some
Let's
weight?
work
Maybe
out
you should
together.
work out.
Like, just
Oh,
hit it.
okay,
Like,
Okay. Yes.
So,
Alright.
so if the guy,
at the gym,
if a
I'm
guy
like,
tells
okay.
you that, like, hey, like, you know what? How about we start working out together? Are you gonna think like, oh, like he wants to be healthy, or are you gonna think, okay, I'm getting fat?
No,
Both.
a little bit of both.
But you're not gonna be hurt. You're gonna be like, all right, at least he wants to do this
and
together.
he wants to do it with me.
it's
Yeah.
a conversation then, because I feel like attraction shouldn't just be based on your looks and your weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But of course, it plays a role in the
You
relationship.
can't
so
go
it
from one
hurts
body
it.
to the other body.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
hurts it.
So-
but
You
it's a
got to catch me in
conversation.
before I end up there.
So would you guys tell your significant other if he's gaining weight?
Yeah.
And
Let's
it's
say
a lot.
let's say you got with a guy, right? And he was mad fit. You fell in love with that guy, how he took care of himself, and then later he just got
It's like a dad bod.
he got fucking
I
No,
like a
no,
dad
no.
bod.
It's like
out of
Huge.
control.
Yeah, like
Like
he got unhealthy.
I'd
Yeah.
probably do the same thing.
You
would
would
call
tell
him
him?
fat?
No, I'm not bold like that. I'd be like, do you want to go to the trampoline park? Go somewhere
Yeah.
where we're burning calories.
Well,
Go
body
for a
body
bike
weight has
ride.
nothing to do with health,
Health.
which is something some people don't understand. So I feel like if he's eating like McDonald's every day and like he's unhealthy, yeah, let's get it together.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's gaining weight, but I love him for who he is, and I mean, I don't see that. Then it's different, you know. But I guess to a certain extent, yeah, it's a conversation like, hey, this is maybe unhealthy for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And especially
I
if they
think-
started working out and that was their thing, that they were always working out, that they like loved the gym.
Yeah.
I'd be like, why did you stop going? Like you
Yeah,
stopped
then you
liking it,
fall
or did
in
you
love
do
with
that
that
'cause of me?
idea of him.
Like
Yeah.
still
For
do
sure.
what you love.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with that. It's different.
Yeah.
All right, that was a good question.
I like that.
Danny likes that question.
Nice.
All right, this will be like
That's
probably
fair.
the last one. Who do you think goes through the bigger hoe phase after a relationship, the guy or the girl? Because
A guy will go through it.
Girl.
Okay, hear me out. A guy will go through his hoe phase the week, 2 weeks prior or after the breakup.
100%.
right away.
Right away.
Yes.
The girl's gonna take that time to like do the self-love stuff, and she's gonna sit back at home.
And then
When
she's
she's
gonna
at
start
that right
bragging.
point, she is going to
Yes.
hoe out, and
Wow.
it's dangerous because
Yeah.
she now loves herself.
And
No.
now the man is thinking, wait, I kind of miss her.
That's
Too
when that
late.
happens.
Because her mindset is on a whole nother page.
She's
Like,
left out in the
he's
past.
not even
Fucking
on
every
anymore.
dude.
He was fucking all those girls being totally fine. Like, I don't care that I'm out of a relationship. Da, 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 da. And then he's like,
once he hears about it, once he catches wind of the girl
Yeah.
doing it, it's a
it's
different
like,
story.
wait, hold up, I miss her.
Damn.
Yes.
Yeah, I feel like girls will be like, oh, like they'll even talk to girls they haven't talked to in a while, and they'll be like, let's go out, let's have drinks, let's turn up, let's go
Yeah,
fucking do
they'll
all
start
this
becoming
shit.
friends
like,
with the
quick,
wild friends again.
quick.
Because
Quick.
when you're in a relationship, you find friends that are in a relationship, so that they're not telling you to go out and do things that you wouldn't do.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
when you're single, you hit the single friends back up so that you are doing the things that you would do when you're single.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
have two different friends. There's a
Damn.
whole different
That's
group.
true.
They're
So
cracking
you-
the code right
I
now.
know.
That-
Yeah, you
That's
guys,
100%
you guys
true.
are breaking it.
Yeah, that's 100%
You
true.
still
So
might
you
have
are
a
who-
few single friends, but as far as what you're doing, you're not going on a girls' trip to Miami that's meant to like shake ass
Yeah.
the whole time when you're in a relationship. But as soon as you're single, that trip sounds a whole lot better.
Exactly.
You are who you hang with? You are who you hang with then?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Everyone has their own
Girl.
morals. Everyone's different. I
So
don't
if there's a
believe
hole
that.
in the circle, do you think
Everyone could be a hoe.
No.
Okay, well, what if it's the girl that's in a relationship, but like she's in a group of like 5 girls, and all of them are like, they like to
She has no
mess around
mixture.
a lot.
I think that might be a problem.
You think
But
that
if
might
she
be a
has a
problem?
mixture, I think she's good.
I feel like if you have self-control, it's not a problem.
Yeah.
All
so?
right,
You
that's
can
not a
have whole
problem.
friends
If that makes
and you'll be
sense.
good.
All right,
makes sense.
who
I
do you-
have friends that are super single and they go out and they invite me and I'm just like, no, because of
Mm.
COVID and because like, you know,
That
I have
ain't
a
my cup
boyfriend,
of
so
tea.
respect,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So both things.
Yeah.
But like when they get you out for like the desert, because I still go on girls' nights.
Yeah, if we're
Yeah.
I have
going
a
out,
boyfriend, but I'm going
yeah,
on
I'm not
girls'
throwing
nights.
ass on a random man.
I know.
I'm
You're
chilling,
just
having
but
a good
yeah, I'm
time.
having a
Good
great
time.
time.
Good time.
Yeah, 100%. It comes up to you.
Yeah.
That's trust.
No, that's true.
You're the one holding her hands as she throws it back. You're not the
Yeah.
one throwing it back, but you're still having a good time.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
You're the support.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
like we're us.
Okay.
We're holding our
You're
man
the one
while
pouring
he's
the
getting
shots
it
in her
thrown
mouth
back.
while you
Logan.
drive.
Yeah. Yep.
Damn.
Exactly.
All right, do you guys listen to your guys' like girlfriends when it comes to like your guys' relationship?
Oh, I have that question
No.
for you guys. Do you guys ask your guys' friends when it
Uh-huh.
comes time for a problem in the relationship?
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
For the most part, yeah.
But who do you go to? Do you actually like? Are you strategic, or are you like, you know what? Whatever he says.
You know what,
like,
Frank?
are y'all
Frank's the
going to
one I'm
Frank?
asking today.
Frank?
That's a good fucking question. 'cause,
Yeah.
I haven't heard that, but it is strategic. I think it. I
Yeah,
think
it is
Do
strategic.
you go
You're
to the
not-
friends with girlfriends, or do you go to the single ones who are going to tell you, yeah, be single. This life's great.
I'll tell you this. let's say I was in a relationship, right? And I needed an answer to a question.
Do you go to Danny or Frank?
His answer, Frank's answer, is gonna be way different than Logan's answer,
And way
Different
different
than
than Danny's.
and it's gonna be way different than Danny's. So it is fucking
But you
different.
guys go to each other.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll
do
go to
girls
each
not?
other.
Do
Because I
girls
think
not?
we do, but the
You
thing,
guys don't
so
listen
I've
to
been in
them?
the relationship the longest out of all my friends, right? So I'm usually the friend that they come to
Yeah.
when their mans are doing stuff or they have questions or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm the friend. So who do I go to?
Exactly.
Because
Yeah.
then I ask my friends and they give me advice. I'm like,
That
girl,
doesn't
your man
sound
was
good.
just doing this last week. I don't know about
Oh,
that. You know
shit.
what
But
I
I
mean?
also feel like girls, from my experience, like when I get with my girlfriends, single, in a relationship,
You
whatever they
talk.
are, we talk about our men.
Yeah.
That's not something that comes up later. But for a
Yeah.
guy, they'll talk about everything else. And at the very end, they might squeeze in, oh, yeah, me and her, da-da-da-da.
Yeah. Something
Yeah.
went
The
on
main
or whatever.
topic of our conversation was our boyfriends, was the
It's-
guys we're
yeah.
talking about. But
It's
guys
usually
talk
the
about
boyfriends.
everything else and then, like, squeeze at it. So that's
Yeah.
why I wondered, do you even
that's
do
true.
that?
That kind of is
That
true.
is true.
That is true.
That is true.
Yeah. So it's different for girls, I guess.
Yeah, it's very different.
Wow.
We have to do this again, but with us with questions.
Yeah.
Because that was the
Okay.
first answer
How
we got
about
back.
us versus
No.
Nick?
If you guys want,
I want to see what
Oh.
Nick has to say.
yeah, if you guys want to
serious.
do
They
that,
can future together.
Mr. Toxico.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We could set that up.
yeah, we
Shit.
could do that.
Because I think that the ship is a new ship.
¿Qué?
Your guys' ship that- if you replace every piece, that's a new ship.
I think it's a new ship
That's
too.
a new ship.
Oh, I was like,
it
what
ain't.
the
It ain't.
Me
it
and
ain't.
Logan were like, huh?
Hey, I thought you were talking about like this podcast. Like now you guys are the captains. You guys are
No,
taking
but
it
you
over.
guys
I'm
ask
like,
each
huh?
other questions, but you don't have a new question. You guys need questions from a different perspective, the way we just got questions
Yeah.
from your
No,
perspective.
that would
Good
be
point.
good.
Hey,
Yeah.
that would be sick as fuck.
That's a
Yeah.
good point. And I like
And
that
it's
you.
4 different types of guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
they're
is.
all different and they all bring a unique perspective
Yeah,
to the
most
table.
definitely.
Let's do it.
And that's great.
But
Yeah.
yeah, thank you guys for coming on.
Thanks for
Yeah,
coming.
thank you guys.
That was fucking amazing.
Our
We'll
first
link.
girl guest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
thank
link
you,
all
guys.
your
Appreciate
socials.
Women.
You too.
Yes. Appreciate it.
We're
That was
honored.
big.
We
That was
broke it
awesome.
in.
That was amazing.
So make sure to check the description and give them a follow. Show them support. Thank you guys
Yes.
for listening.
You guys-
And
Mhm.
Yeah.
What?
Thank you.
They broke in a fourth mic. Huh?
yep,
Do y'all see my mic
I
right
was
now?
like, can we count?
She's thick. She's a little different.
It's
I
like,
love
it's like your
her.
hair.
She's looking like my hair right now. She's a little thick. We love her. She
Yeah.
works. That's all that matters.
Thank you.
All right, thank you guys. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Adios.